Hi everyone, it's Friday the 4th of September. In 5 days time, on Wednesday the 9th of September, I'm holding a staff forum. It's probably in your calendars already at midday. I'm looking forward to that and an opportunity to catch up with you all and fill you in with all the things that the university is up to and all our plans. Of course, it will be in the form of a webinar, so please tune in if you can. That's at midday on Wednesday, the 9th of September. And make sure you use the Q&A function as part of the webinar to ask lots of questions. So I'll give you the best updates I can, as fast as I can, but there'll be plenty of opportunity to ask questions as well. Now, if you want to get ahead of the crowd and get some questions in or some topics that you want me to cover, send us an email, and you know where to send it to, at communicate@cqu.edu.au. Send us a message, and if I can work it into the webinar, I will, or any questions or anything, I'll address them, get ahead of the crowd. But otherwise, there'll be opportunity to do that at the webinar as best I can cover in the time allowed. I'm going to be in a particularly good mood during the staff forum on Wednesday, because 2 days later I go on holidays. I'm away for just over a week, and Helen Huntley will be in charge. So I'm looking forward to having a week's break. It's been a tough year. So this will be my last regular weekly video. Today will be the last one. I'm stopping the regular weekly videos, but you will see, even coming up in the next little while, plenty of irregular video communications from me. I'll be doing them on an ad hoc basis, but I'll be communicating with you all a lot by video. Of course, I'll also be communicating lots of other ways, by our standard ways, through StaffNet and through emails, but also for those of you who are following social media, through LinkedIn, through Twitter, of course, and for those of you who've got Instagram, give me a follow and you will see lots of things that are going on with the university as well. Now, speaking of media more generally, more formally, yesterday the university got a lot of media about this, the Central Queensland TAFE Centre of Excellence, and that is our budget submission, our request from government, from state of Queensland, state government of Queensland, for funding, and we're requesting this as a pre-election commitment to fund the consolidation of the two Rockhampton campuses onto the Rockhampton campus, Rockhampton North campus. That will save us a lot of money. It will renew a lot of our facilities. It'd be a terrific thing if we could get to do that. So I was very pleased that the Mayor of Rockhampton Regional Council, Margaret Strelo, joined us. We got support from various community members around. Greg Adams is a industrialist that employs many of our apprentices. So it was terrific to get that real community sort of support, saying that this is a really important project for the region, and I think it is, and it's important for the whole university. I know many of you are listening to this video and saying, hey, why Rockhampton? And I know I've said this before, but every win that I can have in any location is a win for us all. It actually frees up some more money for everybody concerned. So it's important that I shake and rattle as many cages as I can for this, and that that media stop yesterday helped a lot. We're getting a little bit of interest already on that. What else is happening? Speaking of media interest and getting attention, gee, I'm impressed with our latest marketing campaign. You might have seen it. It's only just been rolled out now. The marketing campaign is We See You. We see you. And I worried about that a little bit when I first thought, I'm going, hang on a second, does that work? But actually it only took me a day or two, and I've seen it in lots of different locations now. And it really appeals to me. So well done, marketing team. I think it strikes that really good balance. So it's not about us. It's not about CQ University. It's consistent with what we're trying to do about a personalised student journey. And so I think that resonates really well there. But also, I've seen it used in various ways. We see you as you progress your career. We see you on the international stage. And so there's lots of different uses of that campaign, We See You. And I was delighted. I was in Brisbane campus a couple of days ago and saw it there, the front of the campus. There's street branding in Sydney being used. It's going to be rolled out in billboards across the regions. You'll see it a lot. It'll be rolled out on TV, and for all the savvy folk, which is all of you I know, you'll see it in lots of social media as well. If you're wondering more about that campaign, check out StaffNet. There's some more information about that as well. But I'm impressed. I think this augurs well, and I've had a number of people quite independent of me saying, gee, I'm impressed with that. So well done, marketing team. What else did I need to tell you? Term 3, I'm giving you an early heads up. We'll communicate all of this with staff and with students more formally, but an early heads up. We're going to roll out our term 3, our summer term, our term 3, just the same as we're doing term 2. And the reason I'm giving you an early heads up is because we need to give students an opportunity to plan their studies. We need all our staff to get an opportunity of understanding what their commitments will be for teaching, and of course all the timetabling and other things that go into this. You'll know that currently, as we're delivering our courses, they are largely online. Our TAFE offerings are largely face-to-face, but of course, even our higher education offerings, we have clinics and laboratories and other things that we will do face-to-face in a COVID-safe way. So how we're rolling out our teaching delivery now in term 2 is how we're planning to be doing it for term 3. You'll get more information on that, but I just wanted to give you an early heads up. And don't worry, we'll be communicating that to all our students and all our staff more formally. I think the only other thing on my list there is Are You OK Day, also happening next week. It's the National Day of Action next Thursday, and that would be Thursday the 10th of September. It's the Are You OK Day, and I'm asking you all to get involved. And well done to our health and wellbeing team and all of you across our footprint. There's all sorts of events and activities scheduled, planned across our footprint, and that's excellent. But so please get involved in that. And if you're wondering about how to get involved, go to StaffNet. You knew that already. Go to StaffNet and have a look at the different activities planned for your area. But it's more important than that. Individually, I'm asking you to turn to your colleagues and ask them how they are. And perhaps the first time you ask them, it will be a greeting. Hey, how are you, George? How are you, Georgina? But then ask them again and make it a genuine question. And let that be an opening for a discussion to see how people are traveling. And don't be blind to the other obvious thing that's going on here. And that is, sometimes people will ask you, are you okay? And it's an opportunity for you to find out if they're okay. So get those conversations going, be genuine listeners and be genuine carers. See whether you can reach out to your colleagues, but also to your family and friends. It's been a really tough year. That's the understatement of the year. It's been really tough. People are doing it really, really tough at the moment. And I would ask you all to reach out to your colleagues and support them as best you can. Hey folks, I'll leave it there. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all at the webinar, the staff forum, on Wednesday at midday. Don't be late. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.